Greetings, everyone. I'm Sarah Jawad. I went on my number one. Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore this channel and my subscribers here. Uh, so I had to come live here too, but I don't see anyone asking questions, wanting to ask any questions. I came live here. I guess my subscribers, valuable subscribers, were not live or not on YouTube. I mean, were not available when I came live. Okay, so maybe you are now, and I'm going to tell you about this Shia Islam. I'm compelled. Uh, okay, another thing is that I would like for honesty. I'm a human being, I think, right? Or a thinking human being. Anyhow, I am vulnerable, like Paulo Coelho said, but not naive. So I can detect some treachery or maybe misunderstand, but I know that there are some treacherous people, dishonest people. We've been thoroughly deceived in Shia Islam too by Prophet Muhammad and his family members, let alone Prophet Muhammad and his Sahabas, but Prophet Muhammad, the main culprit, and his family members, the main culprits, thereafter, after him. So I have to talk about this. I did a live stream on how we have been lied to, the Shias we've been lied to, the Shias have been lied to by the Imam. So I'm going here to show you. This is again, I have to show you. So this is a book by, it's on Imam Sajjad, Contribution to the Sciences by Hasnain Sachedina. I hope I've pronounced his name properly, his last name at least. Not sure. So I apologize if I haven't. And it really hurts me deeply to see how we have been deceived. I hate being deceived and I get very hurt, very deeply hurt and deeply angry. So another thing is that if you people will help me to become a better human being, make life easy, and not provoke me, because when I detect treachery and smart act, I just I mean I am vulnerable, like Paulo Coelho said something like this, but not naive. I give you a chance. I want honest people to come here and discuss and remember the safety of our privacy and all this. So if you are familiar with how the internet works, the last time on a live stream, such this Sanatana asked me to go to a website, news website, where by my account, Gmail accounts or email accounts or Hotmail accounts opened up. So please be careful. Here live like this, because my screen is cast here and I can't find a good encoder. Maybe you would not want to join me because you want to hide who you are, and that's why I'm having a hard time, because I don't have a Microsoft account, right, to buy that encoder. So the free ones were not working properly. I was signing in and all this. I need a software which is an encoder to allow you to come, and then we can have a discussion on this. I guess I'll never have one because I feel the people are against me, and they don't like it that I should come here. Because you see, everyone wants a place here. And some people may be protective about me, but I'm not naive. I know what you're doing. I can detect things, negative things, your treachery, your deception, and your misguidance, right? So anything political, I did say, now I'm afraid, I have to, um, have a friendly, like a Westerners, please join me, Europeans. I'll be very glad because I don't know who, a fake ID, fake Indian man joined me and took like my private email was shown. So I am responsible for that. Also, I should take responsibility for it. It's okay now, it's not the end of the world. But these people harassing me and deceiving me. Fraud alert. You see now, H. Bhakti Vikasa Swami, from Ramakrishna to Sai Baba. See, in India, so much fraud. Okay, so there is fraud in India. Fraud alert. There's a lot of fraud, fraudulent people. My goodness. And so, arrest Nityananda, Scandal Baba, Republic World. You know the Republic World news, Indian news site on a channel on YouTube. Oh my God, I'm very grateful to Arnab Goswami. I just want to see I'm live here or not. So it's a shame I cannot trust the Indians even. I don't see myself live here. I must be a shadow. Oh, where's the life? So I don't see myself live here. This is the problem. I don't see myself live anyhow. I have had some problems here. Please don't get me involved in politics and all this. What's happening around the world? The news. Let the news be with the news people. If the news is out, let the police or whoever, authorities, should get involved and should help out. So what can I do now if about this, whatever the other, the mosque thing problem in India and all that, dishonest people everywhere. But I think the West I can trust. I've been to London and I know that I can trust the educational system. I can trust the authority there. I've lived alone in London, and my father could only send me to London to live alone. I cannot live alone in Pakistan, not India, not Iran, not Iraq, nowhere except for London. It's a shame. Okay, so I'd love to go to London and live there and have no one deceive me. Now, there's been a deception in this religion also, great one. Shia, some Shias would want to not want me to do this. And they'll try to take my attention, trolling me, you know, to Hindu, India, what the Muslims are doing there or shouldn't be doing there. I'm here. I want, first I said in my one channel on YouTube that you can ask any questions and all this. So then now I've realized that there are some very clever, cunning people that I have to be careful of, and beware of them. Like even in India, Pakistan, though it's a gone case. Pakistan also is a gone case, and so is India. Imam Jafar Sadiq and Abu Shakir, no, not this. Here I just want to show you because I've been live stream and I'm tired, but I'm compelled. I can't, my health, I can't sleep now. Um, Theory of the four elements. We don't need this. Open origin of the universe. Uh, okay, put a sling. Contribution in physics. Literature. Where was it that? Sorry, just searching. I need to show you here. Since here I can, on live, I can cast my screen. Next time I know that I should not go to any news website because they'll take my, one person has found out who was there, my email. I hope I don't get, if I do get spamming, I'll just block I hardly even check my emails to tell you the truth. I just discard. I will put it on the spam thing. So no need to worry. It's just that someone should be more careful. The negligence is everywhere in Pakistan, in India. Problem is this. Fake gurus and fake people. सब ऐसे फ्रॉड आते हैं पता नहीं क्या है तो ये है कि I would also like some help. Now, please don't let me repeat myself. I like good people here who are honest. That we last time I had a very civilized, very good conversation with the foreigner. He understood. It wasn't like Nitin Sharma or, you know, who would tell me that, please don't tell me that Indian gurus, okay, I do that, but like, no, no, this is all fake. I don't know how to say this, okay, I'm not a very clever person and not very devil's advocate, right? So I need time to express myself. Just concentrate here now, please. Here we have Imam Jafar Sadiq, and I will expose Imam Jafar Sadiq's lies. If you're interested for the generation ahead also, then please join me. And I don't know, I haven't got help because I don't know why. When I detect cleverness, I just makes me. So I have no patience, right? And I don't say I'm a saint or anything. I just said that I'm Radharani, but I don't have patience. I get very angry. So I don't, claim to be a guru or some divine person, but Radharani was divine for the Hindus. I'm not sure how true it was, whether she was divine or not. I only believed in love. I can understand what love is. So I don't claim to be a good human being. I've tried to be a good human being. Maybe you can help me when I come online for self discovery. So, you know how to, like, I had to read Jiddu Krishnamurti, I had to search because my religion, prayers failed, disciplining myself. I couldn't, through the prayers, 5 obligatory prayers and all this. So I'll just have to pause a little my live stream and then I will come back after a little while. Okay, I've come back. Another thing is that I was told that in Shia Islam, no, no, we don't follow anything blindly. That, um what do you call it? Yeah, so you see, we don't follow anything blindly, and we search for the truth. But in the apostasy, in the Jafri sect, I found out that if you leave this religion, apostasy, sorry, in Islam, in Shia Islam, actually, death penalty for apostasy selected Sunni and Shia scholars' views in favor of abolition. This now, thank God, it is coming apostasy. This is a PDF file, 10th November 2020. You see this? This is only 10th November 2020. But we were deceived. If you look at Shia faith, okay, I went to Wikipedia. Let's look at Al-Islam. The late Imam Khomeini has Imam Khomeini? Or he's the representative of the last Imam. Imam Khomeini has noted that his word means the murtad. So kafir, a murtad apostate is one who, okay, whatever he is, from the faith of Islam towards disbelief. What is the punishment? The punishment, thus the punishment of this world will be lifted from him. How is the punishment? Allah. Summary of the beliefs of the, so this is why I don't come, I'll go to, I don't know what the punishment is here. It's very easy to search for this on Wikipedia. So I'll just go, oops, no, don't open up PDF. I can't trust these, no sites. Oh no. Melbourne Asia Review. Okay, thank God. This is not from any of the Muslim sites, is it? Shia or Sunni? Because something, oh no, I have to delete this. Download. No, don't download. I trust my own people actually, even. So I'll just go to Wikipedia. Wikipedia is safe. So here was, so last time someone was trying to, I'm not naive, but I'm a little bit slow. धोखा तो मिल जाता है, धोखा देने वाले तो धोखा देते हैं, जैसे एक हमारे religious scholar ने कहा मुझे, Shia. Those who want to deceive others. So what's in Shia Islam now? But I know I can did slow, and then later on, just say, is he telling the truth or is he lying? I get this, like this. So this religion, someone asked me, is this religion the sky god and all this, like Sadhguru says, So I tried to explain it to them that in Shia Islam, what I've learned, that this is not a sky god and all this, but that all that explanation would not take me to this religion. So don't worry about it. Nothing to worry about in this matter. Jafri, male apostates must be executed, while a female apostate must be held in solitary confinement till she repents and returns to Islam. Apostasy is a hudud crime. The mere intention of unbelief without expression qualifies as apostasy. I can see how I was not aware of this until I read it myself. Shias will not tell you this directly. Do you see this? Reference Hudud law. Shias told me that this is not blind following of this religion. We can do our research. We have the freedom. We're not blindly following this religion. What a terrible thing it is. Some of us didn't even know the mere intention of unbelief. Who would intend to disbelieve in this? Without expression qualifies so strict. Unlike the other schools, repentance will not save a defendant from execution unless they are national apostates who were not born Muslims but converted to Islam before apostatizing. Although it is disputed by some scholars, okay, innate apostates who grew up Muslims and remained Muslim after puberty and, and until converting to another religion should be executed. What is this? And those you have executed, Shias. But you cry for the Muslim Imam, you make us cry. So this, and what if you find out that our Imams were not Muslim and that Prophet Muhammad was a liar? What if? Hi, what's your opinion about Islam? Oh, there's someone came here. Sorry, I didn't see the. Anyhow, sorry, my opinion doesn't matter about Islam. What matters is what I see the text, in the text, not in my opinion, sorry. Can't find my live stream here to see your comments. They keep going away, fading away, sorry. So the Shias, I just saw one comment here and I can't find my live stream. So my comment doesn't matter. My opinions don't matter. And they shouldn't. What this religion is saying matters. And what I can read between the line matters. What is the truth behind this religion should matter. Not my opinions. Sorry, I don't give opinions about religion. I research. When I find the truth, then I share that, not my opinion. Never my opinion. Please be clear about that. Daily crime, what's hi? Hi, Daily Crime. What's your channel exactly about? It's about helping each other. It's about a civilized discussion. And haven't you looked at my channel? So please go and see my videos, what I've uploaded. And any opinion, I have no opinion about Islam. I look at what's there, my research, what the text is saying, and what the text isn't saying and has been concealing and hiding and lying. Daily crime, that is what is. And what is this? Sorry, I didn't get these emojis. What do they mean? Okay, so if you would, yeah, I was testing this to see, now I see myself live stream. I'll change the topic. If you can go to my, if you have joined me, can you see my beginning, at the beginning, what is the profile, what is this thing in this live stream? What do you call it? Take time and check. My channel is, please take time to see what you are, what are you joining? Who are you? Where are you commenting? You don't know what my channel is about? Then why are you here? I don't have any opinions about Islam, please. What is your opinion? Do you ask someone, what is your opinion about Islam? Are we even allowed to give our opinion about Islam? You want to get me killed? Daily crime, you want to get me killed? What is my opinion about Islam? You haven't found what my channel is about? Then why are you here wasting your time? And wasting my time? What's your name? Where are you from? I've exposed myself here. You are the hider. And you're asking me, you have the gall to ask me such questions. Please stop wasting other people's times. Check my, if you don't like it, you are confused, don't come here. I have ample videos uploaded. I have about my channel. You don't care to see? If you don't care, then please, why are you here? And who are you? I don't even know your name. You know my name. At least you know who I am, right? Or you don't. This is me. This is my name. I'm brave enough. Not like you hiding behind daily crime, a fake ID with no face on it. Please do yourself a favor and me a favor, leave. How many times am I going to say what my channel is about? You want to get me killed here? What's your opinion about Islam? We don't have an opinion. Can we have an opinion? We can't have a intention against this religion. Execution. Do me a favor, please. Leave. This in Shia Islam, let alone the the other Muslim Hanafi school, Maliki, Shafi, Hanbali. Let alone this, right now, I want to test. I'm going to change. Yes, I'm going to change my um, topic. It's what's on my first channel, that we have been lied to. Oh, how the Shias have been lied to. Can we have an opinion about Islam? The mere intention of unbelief, without expression even, qualifies as apostasy. So, where's that now? Imam Jafar. Oh my God, what is this really? They've made Abu Shakir look so stupid, sound so stupid. Anyone can see that no idol worshipper, what is an atheist is going to ask questions like this. Though Abu Shakir has asked Imam Jafar Sadiq. This and revelations of Imam Jafar Sadiq. I've uploaded a video on that, and Imam Muhammad al-Baqir and Imam Jafar Sadiq knew that Muslim world would be flooded with books of the philosophers of Greece and Alexandria. So there were books of the philosophers of Greece and Alexandria at that time, and that the Muslims would blindly accept everything, blindly. Or what do the philosophers do? They give a premise and then they. So logic isn't it in Al-Kafi that the intellect, God told the intellect to come forward and it came forward, and when God told the intellect to go back, it went backwards. So intellect always obeys. So what are these philosophers doing? What were they doing? What is philosophy? Right? Goodness. Another Al-Kafi, the book of intellect. Ooh, I'm scared to go. Just the trusted sites, selections. Oh my goodness. Can't trust anyone. I'm really scared of the people. Maybe Shaitan is not there, but the people can be very satanic. Okay. The Hadith no, this is a preface. So the duty, the book of ignorance. Look at this. This is Al-Kafi, the book of intellect and ignorance. Kitab al-Aql wa al-Jahl. Al-Kulaini's disciples say, Abu Ja'far, Muhammad ibn Yaqub, I won't read the whole, a group of companions and all this, from when God created Abu Ja'far, Imam al-Baqir, that he said, when God created the intellect, Aql, he examined it. Thereupon, maybe he tested it. Thereupon he said to it, come forward, it came forward. Then he said, go back, it went back. Thereupon he said, by my power and majesty, I didn't create any creature. This is not a creature. The intellect is not a creature. Anyways, maybe in Arabic word, the translation is not right, proper, or correct. Any creature dearer to me than thee. I will not make thee perfect except in one whom I love. So then through the intellect we must find God and examine Islam. The contents of the book, the Quran and all this. And we must use our intellect. When we use our intellect, this book fails. Quran fails. Some of the ayats. I will not make thee perfect except in whom I love. Indeed, to thee are my orders, because to the intellect only can you give orders and prohibitions addressed. Not a madman like me, a mad woman, will not heed the laws, or a passionate person, or a rebel, or someone. But an intellectual person will heed the orders of God and the prohibitions it will refrain from. And for you are my rewards and retributions reserved. See? And now, so what do the philosophers do? What is philosophy? Do they use their mind? What is philosophy? The study of the fundamental nature of knowledge, reality, and existence, especially when considered as an academic discipline. It is a study. How do you study? So, what is logic? Then you go to what is logic? Because it says nothing about the mind. So, we'll go to reason and logic. Reasoning conducted or assessed according to strict principles of validity. Strict principles of validity. Something that stands valid, true, factual, that has proof. So it's reasoning conducted or assessed. Then what is reason? The power of the mind to think, understand, and form judgments logically. Think, understand. So I had to know what the mind is. Is there anything beyond the mind? First to know the mind and then to find out if there's anything beyond the mind. Then back to this. Would it be right for Imam Bakr and Jafar as-Sadiq to say this? See, why would the Muslims, not some, doesn't say some or all. It just says the Muslim world would be flooded with books of the philosophers of Greece and Alexandria, and that the Muslims would blindly accept, doesn't say one, some, that the Muslims would blindly accept everything they had written as the gospel truth. This is such it's a unreasonable statement against the Muslims. But who taught us? If you're going to teach us through revelation and light, we can get to Prophet Muhammad's light. We couldn't even dispute with him what he saw. In Surah Najm, we are told what he saw. How are we to know that he is the true prophet of Islam or Allah, the messenger of Allah? Huh? How are we to know? Imam Muhammad al-Baqir and Imam Jafar al-Sadiq knew that the Muslim world would be flooded with the books of the philosophers of Greece and Alexandria, and that the Muslims would blindly accept everything they had written as the gospel truth. This in itself is such a statement. What do you call it? It's really a sweeping statement. It's not coming right here. It's fuzzy. I can see something is wrong here. So the screencast, so I'll have to read it out. Everything. Thus, many of the false and fallacious theories would catch their imagination. Do philosophers appeal to our imagination or to the facts? To the premise, to the deduction. Now, I've studied logic in St. Joseph's College, so a little bit I know about logic and philosophy. Imagination. You know what imagination is? The faculty or action of forming new ideas or images or concepts of external objects not present to the senses. So even if you're using your mind, this mind faculty, it doesn't consist of what is present in the senses. The ability of the mind to be creative or resourceful, the part of the mind that imagines things. So these ideas and forming of new images or concepts which of external objects not present to the senses. It's not present. How will you apply reason when there's no the things are not present? Oh my God. We have been deceived to such extent that I cannot tell you. Thus, many of the false and fallacious theories would catch their imagination and corrupt their minds and keep them under total what do you call it, darkness for centuries. Let me see. I'm trying to see if this fuzziness goes. Wait a minute, I'll resume my live stream. First I have to fix this problem. Okay, I've resumed my live stream, but the problem is still there. It is fuzzy here. For example, the theory of Ptolemy that the Earth is the center of the universe and the Sun, the planet, and the stars rotate around it was generally accepted by the Muslims as true. The two Imams explained to their students who were to spread their teachings among the Muslims the theories of those philosophers, pointed out their mistakes, and presented their own correct theories through the Quran. Similarly, like similarly, they taught them physics, chemistry, oh my goodness, geography, etc. prior to the translation of these subjects, prior to the translation. So at that time, the translation was supposed to happen, and they knew it. Prior to the translation of these subjects from India, Greece, Greek, and Persian, Greece and Persia into Arabic. Oh, Greek and Persian into Arabic. Sorry, my fault. Because they were imams, representatives of Allah on earth, they had the knowledge of the theories of Greek philosophers and others. Hmm. The Quran has really great knowledge. The momentous. So please, do you think that we are going to be stupid? Are we so stupid? For 1400 years, were we so stupid? The sun in murky waters. The moon becomes like a dry palm tree, or what do you call it? God knows what dry. Because they were imams, Raja. Someone is making a noise here. The momentous intellectual awakening of Muslims witnessed in the second century of the Hijrah was not due to Hellenic or other foreign influences, as some Western historians have recorded. It was this result of the untiring and ceaseless efforts made by the members of the Prophet's family to bring about that golden age of knowledge. Golden age of knowledge. This is really terrible. Among all the Abbasid caliphs, only Al-Mamun was interested in knowledge. The rest were only interested in accumulation on wealth, worldly pleasures, and satisfaction of carnal desires. So this is oh my God, I can see. So you see, where is that conscious and the unconscious? I forgot about that. Did I forget here on the live stream? So I have to go up. It will take some time to find that. Here it is. Biological studies have gradually proved that every group of cells in the human body, biological studies, have gradually proved that every group of cells in the human body knows whatever is knowable from the beginning of the world till today. The Shias contend that when someone is chosen as a prophet or as an imam, the curtain which hangs between the conscious and subconscious mind is lifted, and he can make use of the knowledge which is stored in his subconscious mind. What is the subconscious mind, and how far can the subconscious mind go? Is it attached to the mind of God? Does God have a mind? What curtains are lifted? Because, see, I don't see the Imams explaining the conscious mind and the subconscious mind properly. I had to go to I learned from American books the power of the conscious and the power of the subconscious mind. So here also, I've seen that the Imams have failed to explain the subconscious mind properly. They may be able to explain the conscious mind by saying that there's a conscience, which is which tells you what is right and wrong, which discriminates between right and wrong and all this. So haphazard way. And it's a very difficult task for me. So now this sermon of Imam Ali explaining the first sermon in Najl Balagha, explaining. Then Allah asked the angels to fulfill His promise with them, explaining how creation took place and all this, and what God is. God here cannot even reach. Our minds put together cannot reach. So I'm just putting it in my own words, what Imam Ali said. Our minds cannot reach the subconscious. No, the Allah, the foremost in religion, attributed. Everything to which something is attributed is different from the attribute. Thus, whoever attaches attributes to Allah, when I'm looking for the subconscious, the mind. Yeah, okay, knowing, creating, realizing, created openings and okay. Somewhere here, Imam Ali says that minds, those who attempt to do so, whom the height of intellectual courage cannot appreciate, and the divings of understanding cannot reach. So this is one translation. Maybe I had a different translation, Najal Balagha, in Karachi. So, praise is due to Allah. Maybe some Shia has come to kill me or my neighbor because I've raised my voice here. Praise is due to Allah whose worth Praise is due to Allah whose worth cannot be described by speakers, whose bounties cannot be counted by calculators, and whose claim to obedience cannot be satisfied by those who attempt to do so, whom the height of intellectual courage cannot appreciate. Meaning, through intellect you can't even appreciate God. Height of intellect and the divings of understanding, the mind, we are told. Maybe the heart comes in, I don't know, cannot reach. So here we are told that even intellectual people cannot reach God. You mean to say reason can obey, but where will reason find? Where will mind find the proof of God? Scientists have been trying, intellectual philosophers have been trying. So let's see if any philosopher, only through this, some other faculty, can you find. I try to search for God or the creator, the tree, the seed, the gardener. I couldn't find God. There's a limit to the intellect. Oh my God. The foremost in religion. The foremost in religion is the acknowledgement of Him. How can we acknowledge Him? The perfection of acknowledging Him is to testify Him. How can we testify Him? The perfection of testifying Him is to believe in His oneness. How can we believe in His oneness? It all fails. So all this that I used to get overwhelmed on doesn't overwhelm me anymore. Since a long time when I was in Karachi, now I'm sharing uh, my experience, not my opinion, but studying, examining this through experience. It's really a jump. Imam Ali has jumped. So how we have been left um, like this in the lurch. I don't know. Can the mind witness God? Can reason find? Can the mind find God? You see, in philosophy, we got to cause and effect and the primal cause. And then where is who created? No one created this primal cause. So there was a limit. Who gave us this in philosophy? I've forgotten. But in our philosophy class, we got this, that the, what do you call it? The cause, the primal cause. Who came to the primal cause? Who was that? Who came to the primal cause? The philosopher. Who was that philosopher? Western. The history of Christian thought, the philosopher Thomas Aquinas refers to God as the primary cause of the being of everything. Aquinas refers to creatures as secondary causes whose activity reaches particular aspects and depends on divine action. What about the Aristotle on causality, Stanford Encyclopedia of Philosophy? I wonder if I can use this website, Unmoved Mover. It was actually Aristotle. Britannica, can I use you? First cause philosophy. I don't know, I could be having some problems. David Hume. Instead of taking the notion of causation for granted, I wonder if I can take this internet encyclopedia of philosophy for my live stream. Internet encyclopedia of philosophy. David Hume, causation. Yeah, it was Hume, wasn't it? And John Locke. George Berkeley, yeah. I think I remember John Locke and David Hume. David Hume is one of the British empirists of the early modern period, along with John Locke and George Berkeley. So Hume shows that experience, Hume challenges us to consider what experience allows us to know about cause and effect. So it's a long causation's place in Hume's taxonomy. So the fear of Imams, our fifth Imam Muhammad Baqir and Imam Jafar Sadiq has come true. I could not find the religious in the religious text and even in the Imam's proper explanation. I had to take logic and philosophy, and I think I'm going back here to the logic and philosophy of Hume about the cause, the primal cause and effect thing. You see? So it is Hume. So I'll have to read this. You can see that I have to go here and there. Um, I, you can see how you see I'm showing you here how we have been deceived. So when I was reading Al-Kafi also, the consciousness, like, and another book, I don't know which one, like Imams have failed to explain to us the subconscious and how through the subconscious we reach God and the truth. What do they say? What does it say here again? I'm so tired. The book. Oh God, not this again. I've done a whole video on this. I mentioned to Abu Abdullah. This is Imam Al Sadiq, about a man afflicted with doubts about wudu ritual. Here, oh no, what kind of intellect has he when he obeys Satan? You see, this means that the intellect, when you use the intellect, so should you not completely depend on the intellect? It will lead you to God, and then you won't need. You just need some guidance. You don't need a messenger to tell you how to wash yourself, do this. Why do you need an outside agency when you've got inside everything? God has given you abundance inside you or outside. Everything. Whether there's an inside or outside, I don't know. But inside you, God should give you abundance. So this also fails, you see, because Abba Abdullah said, what kind of intellect has he? He's that what kind of intellect has he when he obeys Satan? This poor man, he's mentioning to Abba Abdullah about a man afflicted with doubts about wudu, ritual ablutions, and salat. You see, like the Sunnis say, wipe, not to wipe the feet. The Quran, the Shia say no. It says wipe the feet also in wudu, ablutions, ritual ablutions. Can you explain the science of ritual ablutions? Do I sound like a Britisher now? Cold, cold heart, hardened by you. Sweet deceit comes calling in the final act. He has some doubts because I also start to have doubts because the Quran, we don't know. One part, Sunni Muslims say wudu uh, of the feet, the washing of the feet, not wiping of the feet with hands. And the Shia say wiping of the feet because our Imams have explained in this Quran ayat it's wiping, not washing of the feet. And Salat. And he has some doubts about Salat also, the prayer, 5 obligatory prayers. Remarking that he was a man of intellect, Aqil, Abba Abdullah said, what kind of intellect has he when he obeys Satan? So I realized that a part of the mind is the Satan culprit. So how do you see this whole thing of my experience and uh, I had to ask and go deep and I found I got more confused in this religion. I really got confused. Maybe I'll be burning in the hellfire. I said, how does he obey Satan? He said, ask him about its cause, and he will tell you that it is the work of Satan. Okay, you see, this is who has told us about wudu and ablutions? Oh, wait a minute. Ablutions and salat. Who has told us about ablutions and salat? Allah has told us, right? Through the messenger, not directly. How many people do this way? So his intellect went into doubt about this because this is a revelationary thing given to Prophet Muhammad. Okay, it's good to wash your hands 5 times a day. Scientifically, it's proven good, right? You would say it has, let's see, pork. Is it, is pork healthy? Pork is a rich source of certain vitamins and minerals. your body needs to function, like iron and zinc. It's also an excellent source of high quality protein, minimally processed. Lean, fully cooked pork eaten in moderation can provide certain benefits when added to your diet. Po- uh, web, sorry, I have to say this, webmd.com from Google search. This is WebMD. So, are there any hidden dangers? Is there? Now, this site says that healthline.com, four hidden dangers. I hope I'm not infringing upon copyrights written by Denise Minger, updated on June 22nd. Hidden dangers of pork. Yes, there are hidden dangers. Hepatitis E. Hidden dangers of pork. Now we have this headline. Multiple sclerosis, sorry. Liver cancer and cirrhosis. Yersinia. In conclusion, so you can read this. Okay, I'll see. Dangers of beef. Eating too much red meat could be bad for health. Sizzling steaks and juicy burgers are staples in many people's diets. To regular eating red meat, processed meat can raise the risk of type 2 diabetes. Ooh. Coronary heart disease, stroke, and certain cancers, especially colorectal cancer. Scripps.org, SCRI double P double PS dot org. So everything has a bad effect. There are bad things, negative and positive for health. Even beef has, I don't know what it is. I just know that I have to eat. There is something about this religion that doesn't add up to truth and answer for me. So, not in my opinion, but the answers that, the questions that I had also, you see, I want the origin of things, like if God, why doesn't He give it to the heart of the every person? Why have messengers? I have no idea. God is so merciful. So intellect was needed with the substance at a spermatic stage. Oh my God. Oh, so I've done a video on this and uploaded, but I just can't read this anymore. It's I'll go to something easy, like God doesn't speak uh, doesn't speak to humans. What is that Quran ayat? Except from behind a curtain. According to Allah, God does not uh, except from behind a curtain. Except from behind a curtain. It is not fitting for a man that Allah should speak to him except by inspiration. Why doesn't he? Whoever should want Allah to speak to him or communicate with him, even if it is from behind a veil or by sending off a messenger to reveal. No, we don't want any messenger. We want God directly. What Allah wills. This whole thing has created such this thing, killing of apostates. Truth seekers cannot seek truth. They cannot have doubts in their religion until some of us are intellectual. We want facts here. You understand? You have done this person, these religious people, messengers and all this, they've done a great injustice to humanity. Except by revelation, where's the mind? Mind. Why doesn't God come in the mind? This is Surah Shura, verse 51. No, I'm really very, very angry. I'm very, very hurt. Wouldn't you? I mean, you see, it is very, very important. Human beings have been deceived. And you know how painful it is? People have been suffering. Please stop these religious people immediately. I cannot take it. They've deceived us so much. This is outrageous. Those poor people who he killed. Let me show you. Where did I cry now? Where is my... Allah. Oh God. Mhm. Mhm. Ah. Ah. Mhm. I can. I just skipped. Music contributed Ibn al-Nur, Kevin MacLeod, and Desert Caravan by Aaron Kenny. Music promoted on www.chosic.com. Free music for, all, slash free music, free dash music slash all. Music from the one with by Ibn al-Nur, Sorry, the Ibn al-Nur music by Kevin MacLeod is on the same um, website, chosic.com/free dash music slash all slash creativecommons.org slash license slash by slash 3.0 slash licensed under Creative Commons. Much thanks to those who contributed to this video. By their music, we could download for free. Much thanks for listening. Thank you. I will continue later.